Razdaz, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're fabulous. In this video I'm going to be doing another Loose Women / Razdaz style, and I'm going to be chit chatting about how Amy decided to leave Love Island and when it's a good time to make a certain choice, basically. If you haven't already and you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe to the channel by clicking the little subscribe box, or if you haven't already, do so now, and then click the little bell so it notifies you of all my big new jazz hand videos I do, so you can keep updated of all the latest chit chat on the Razzle Dazzle channel. On this Loose Women Razzle Dazzle style today, I'm going to be chit chatting about how Amy left Love Island and how it made me think about when is a good time to make the right choice and should you always follow your gut. Because basically the backstory was she was in a relationship on the program Love Island, and then they broke up. Well, he broke up with her without, she didn't see it coming, and basically she felt it was time to leave. She said it in a really cool way. I think she said she felt like she was an avocado. She only has a certain amount of time before you go you go ripe, and then you go a bit overripe, don't you? And you start getting bad karma towards that person. You start saying horrible stuff and you think that's too late. You kind of want to go on the right time before you start going rotten, kind of, don't you? What I thought was a really cool way to describe it, because that is true. I think in life sometimes you feel like you have to do something then or there, or it's not going to happen, or you feel like you're going to get worse and worse and worse and things will just explode, basically. And I think good on her for leaving when she felt necessary for her, because she's the only person who can decide that decision, really. And she wanted to still keep the people who, like Curtis and Moira, her friends, close, and she didn't want to cause a issue between them. And I think that's really strong-minded of her, and it shows how mature she is, because if you didn't want that, you'd stay in there, start a massive drama, wouldn't you, for the sake of TV? That you could see it that way, that you could make such a big drama that everyone would want to watch it. Because the way she came out the way she did, I think she got more publicity due to it on the good side, because people like Loose Women wanted her on their channel, and people in general wanted to talk to her about why she left the way she did. So I think that's a very positive vibe thing to do. I mean, I'm sure in your life there's been situations where you think, if I don't do this now, it's not going to happen, and you felt like you had to kind of push your kind of own universe and your own vibes to be able to do it, because things don't always just happen. Sometimes you need to give it a little extra push to make it happen, or give it extra energy to make something evolve. Otherwise it won't just happen like that, really. We can't all be Mary Poppins. Sure, you've had relationships in the past where things like that might have happened, like going back to the Amy situation where she felt she had to go at that stage, or she could tell it was going to get rotten, and you feel like you have to do something right then or there, or you can't be friends with that person anymore in the future due to, you know, it's going to cause so much friction that you don't want to go near that person, and you start hating that person rather than thinking about all the nice things and all the positive, like, love there that has gone, but you still want to be friends with that person, don't you, really? So if you like this kind of video, do give me a thumbs up so I know, and remember to subscribe, and remember to comment in the box below to get chit-chatting with me, to let me know what kind of stuff you want to chit-chat about and what you think about this subject. And remember also to click the little bell to be notified of all my other big jazz hand videos that I'm going to be doing. And see you guys later.